guys, and welcome to a new video. My name is Sam. I'm the author of 2 new adult romances, the first one being Escaping Reality and the second one being the Selective Mute Princess. I'm sure every time you see this background it gets even more cluttered. I've just realised that's fallen and it is incredibly dusty. I have no idea what book that's from. The Aeneid? I'm not sure. Very real. Anyway, the point of this video, it is time to reread the Dark Artifices struggle. I don't actually remember much of the series. I remember who the baddie is. I don't remember much else. So it'll be interesting to reread this series. So I think Lady Midnight I've read once already, and these two I've only read twice. The first read through. So it'll definitely be interesting rereading it. But yeah, I'm so excited to jump into Lady Midnight because I'm getting closer to Chain of Thorns. Well, Chain of Gold. I forgot I was doing this video. I finished Lady Midnight. I don't even know when I finished it. Let me get Goodreads up. I've just been like looking for my writing blog video, which I could have sworn I started, but I don't think I have. And I found, obviously, reading the Dark Artifices, the start of this vlog. And then I realised I've not updated it. I finished reading this on April 4th. So it took me nearly a month because paperback, it just, ugh. But I really enjoyed this. You know, the second read through, it was still as great. It was so hard reading it though because I know who the bad guy was and watching him there interacting, I'm just like, oh. Also, it was nice to see Jace and Clary. And I just loved Emma and Julian, and the fact that by the end of it we get Mark back, and there was just so like little bits of this that I didn't quite remember. But yeah, I really enjoyed Lady Midnight. We'll be moving on to Lord of Shadows next. This is oh, and I forgot I had sprayed edges. I had sprayed edges for this one. But yeah, that's the one we'll be moving on to next. I don't know when I'm going to start it because I'm currently reading The Bridge Kingdom. I say currently, I've barely read any of it. But after I've read that, I will be moving on to Lord of Shadows by Miss Cassandra Clare. And hopefully by the time I do this, I won't forget that I actually have a vlog going for it. But yeah, I'll update you guys hopefully soon. Bye. Finally finished Lord of Shadows. Damn. So much in this book I forgot happened. I didn't forget Livy. Did not forget Livy. Like, that I remembered, but I know about twisting Magnus's sickness. I am speechless. Obviously, Emma and Julian and their whole thing. I still love Kieran, Christina and Mark together. I'm so there for that little threesome gang. I love it. But yeah, I remember why I don't read Cassandra Clare's books when they first come out. Because I'm pretty sure the first time I read this, let me check. I believe I may have been left on a cliffhanger. Because I don't think I read the third book straight after it. What did I say in my review? Oh yeah, no, I had the next book ready and waiting. So I read Lady Midnight when it first came out. Then Lord of Shadows came out, didn't read it, but got it straight away, obviously. And then I had to wait for, I'm having a mind blank, Queen of Air and Darkness to come out before I read it, because she kills us with cliffhangers, hence why I've not read Chain of Gold, Iron or Thorns yet. But I absolutely adore this series. And, you know, just seeing Magnus, Alec, Rafe, is that how you pronounce it? Rafe? Max, like the kids, I just love it. And Robert is finally dead, which it's been a long time coming. Let's be honest, it's been a long time coming. But yeah, I'm gonna move straight on to, let me move that. Oh, Queen of Air and Darkness, which is also red sprayed edges. She is thick. How thick is she? 180 and then there's a little story, but I'm sure this is the book. Let me check. Yeah, so I'm right. This is where, is it the Dark Powers the next one's going to be called? Where they teased us about the other Jace Herondale coming in this book. We still have not had the Dark Powers. This came out in, when did this come out? ...2018. We've only just had, whatever this one's called. Well, The Last Hours, is it? Yeah, we've only just had the Last Hours series finished. And I've heard many people say that Cassandra Clare is going on a break from writing this. So number one, I want the Wicked Powers. Number two, I want the third book in the Magnus and Alec stuff. Yeah, there's stuff in there. I want the third book of that before she goes on her fucking break. I mean, she deserves a break and deserves to write other stories, but I would like it to be able to finish the Wicked Powers. I'm sure that's what it was called. I'm sure. Let me check her site. That's the book there. Cassandra Clare. I'm sure it was called The Wicked Powers. The Shadowhunter Chronicles. Chain of Ghosts. All the short stories. I'm sure it was called The Wicked Powers. Yeah, I'm right. The Wicked Powers is a planned trilogy, the fifth in the series chronologically, and is set to be the last and concluding series. Wait, does that mean we'll get the third Magnus and Alec book before that? Oh, there is that. Let me read what it says. The fifth in the series is set to the Shadowhunter Chronicles, and the title is derived from the children's nursery rhymes and bronze to summon the Wicked Powers. So apparently it's going to be a book about Kit, Ty and Drew, and it's expected to take 3 years after this, so 2015. And it's meant to be connected with The Last Hours. And apparently it's meant to have all the other characters coming back in. She writes after her break following the release of The Chain of Thorns. So is she still going on a break then? Yeah, so I think we get the Wicked Powers series, and then I believe there is meant to be one more Magnus and Alec book series by Cassandra Clare. That's what I want. The Eldest Curses, yeah, it's meant to be a 3-book series with the Black Volume of the Dead. But as per usual with Cassandra Clare, there is no release date, and I love them. It's got publishers from the looks of this. Like, it has a publisher. Got no reason why it shouldn't be out. I want it. I just want all the Shadowhunter books. There's a reason why I keep rereading them, and that's just because I love this series. I don't think I've ever reread this book though. I think I've only reread Lord of Shadows once. Where's my currently reading there? Yeah, I've only read this one, read Lord of Shadows once, read Lady Midnight 3 times now, this now twice. I've only had the first read through of this, so it'll be really interesting to read through it and see what I missed from it. We'll put that back up there so I don't lose it. But yeah, I want news on the other books, and then Cassandra Clare can go write a new story. But yeah, we're moving on to Queen of Air and Darkness now. Hey guys, sorry it's been a hot minute since I updated this vlog. It is like the 14th of June. I'm only that far in. I'm on page 458. I must say, rereading this book, it has reminded me of a few things, because I forgot about that. They went into Thule, where it was Sebastian won the war, and it's only like Livy left because both. So yeah, I'm gonna have another one. I've forgotten so much that's already happened through this, and like in the Undarkened world, Magnus dead, runes don't exist. I'm gonna. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this finished. I don't know if I'm gonna go straight into reading Ghosts of the Shadow Market. I probably would, to be fair, and then get rid Chain of Gold, Chain of Iron, and Chain of Thorns. Ugh, this is just not working. I'm gonna go in the bath and hopefully stop sneezing sometime this year. I'll update you guys when I've read more. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later. That time, I finally finished. So much about this book I forgot. Like the fact that they seal off Alicante, forgot about that happening. I did not forget about Alec and Magnus's wedding, just because I love anything Malik. But yeah, so much of this book I forgot. I also still remember the terrible cliffhanger that we still do not know about, which is really frustrating. I really hope we get this book soon, because I want to know what happens with Jace Herondale from Thule, and Ash. Like, she dropped it so well. I want to know what happens. But yes, that is another one done. Which means it is the end of this vlog. I should really put my glasses on so I can see myself. It is the end of this vlog. This vlog has spanned so long. But yeah, this is the end of the vlog. It's the end of the reading of the... What is the series called? The Dark Artifices is the end of that series. So next I'll be reading Ghosts of the Shadow Market, and then once this one has been read, I'll be putting the short story collections up where I read Bane Chronicles, Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. Those books, they'll be coming up once I've read the Ghosts of the Shadow Market one, and then it'll be starting these bad boys, which I know are going to break me. But it's going to be so nice to be like seeing Tessa and Will like with the kids, and I just know it's going to be so good. But yeah, so this one and then this one. Hopefully it won't take me as long as these have, but I'm just going to put it down to some reading slumps is what I'm going to put it down to. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We'll see you in another one very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching.